That's got to be a weird conversation. Oh, you're pregnant? I'm a chick. I don't know what's going on. Maybe Alex Jones was right and the frogs did get turned gay. I don't know. These transformers are freaking me out, man. Check this.
Hello, everyone. I am Caitlin, and this is Ryan, my spouse, who is transitioning from male to female. We are going to go over some questions that she gets asked all the time. And actually, many of you have asked some of these questions. So we thought, why not just jump on here and answer some questions?
Do they look like sisters or brothers? I mean, I think both of them. The one on the left, I mean, that's pretty easy to see. That's a guy. Big jawline, high forehead, looks like some 5 o'clock shadow. Obviously, the Adam's apple. The chick on the right, I don't know. This is weird.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh my God.
When did you know you struggled with your gender?
That's a tough one. I knew something was off when I was young, probably about 5, 6 years old. I didn't know what it was, and then I found more and more out as I got older.
We all find out more as we get older. 5 or 6 years old, I don't know anything. I'm scared of girls. They got cooties, right? I stay away from them. 5 or 6 years old, I don't think I'm anything other than Superman or Batman. I used to run around the house with like a towel around my neck, thinking it was a cape, jumping off of couches and bashing my head in. Last thing I thought about was my gender. I did think it was cool I could pee outside and I could pee like 8 feet. That was the coolest thing ever, right? If you're 5 or 6 years old, you can pee anywhere. Nobody says anything. I couldn't even slow down long enough to like take a bath, My parents would basically have to make me slow down to take a bath. I wasn't worried about gender.
By the time that I was 16, 17, that's about the time that I really knew, like, hey, I struggled with my gender, and I think about 16.
So like you would put on clothes and not feel good in those clothes?
Yeah.
What about like looking in the mirror? Did you feel different that way too, or was it just feeling in your body?
That got more and more and more every day.
Okay.
16 years old, I'm covered with zits. I'm attracted to anything that moves and anything that'll slow down, right? 16 years old. Oh, God.
And with that, you didn't know specifically I'm transgender?
Until I was much older, like 18, I would say.
Okay. How come you didn't come out earlier in life?
Thought I could get through it. Thought it was a phase. Thought it was something like if I just pushed and pushed and pushed and kept going, that it would be like, oh, it's gonna pass. It's gonna be something that I grow out of. It's, yeah, that's the easiest way I can explain it. And so up until the day that you found out you were pregnant.
Oh, so she got her pregnant. Up until the day you found out you were pregnant, I thought I could get pregnant. Well, now he thinks he can get. I'm just confused, man. This is the way society's going. This is freaking me out. And now these two, Laverne and Shirley here, have a kid. Who gets custody? Normally the woman always gets custody unless she is just off her rocker. But now they're both women. Who gets custody in this battle? Who pays alimony? Is that a wig? Is that a wig? Answer it down below. Is that a wig? Do you know who these people are? Oh my God.
It was that weight on my chest kept getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and it got to just be unbearable.
That's because you're now responsible for a kid, not only a wife, but a kid and yourself. That's the weight, not.
And the day I came out to you, like I always explain, is it feels like a semi-truck
Right after.
pulled off my chest.
And that was right after we literally found out I was pregnant. So
What kind of weight was on her chest whenever your husband says, I'm a girl? That's got to be a weird conversation. Oh, you're pregnant? I'm a chick.
that must have been. I think you mentioned something like you wanted to show our child.
My authentic self.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And also, I think onto that question, you also felt too scared to come out in this world because it's really hard to. I mean, yeah, it's getting easier and easier, but you just thought it would benefit you more to hurt so badly inside and struggle versus come out. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you changing your name from Ryan?
No.
So Ryan, the dude, is now Ryan, the girl, the mom. They got two moms. This is the Army recruiting commercial. Go check that out. One of my videos talking about Emma. This is it, right? God, I hope they have a daughter. I really don't hope they have a son. I mean, if they have a son, you know what's going to happen.
And do you have a reason why?
To me, Ryan is my story. Ryan is the story of all the hurt and pain I've went through and working to be my authentic self. It tells a storyline for me. I'm big into stories. I'm big into sentimental value. And
what kind of sentimental value have you got on your unit? And talking about fond of stories, imagine the story your kids got to tell at school, or your brother or sister, or this Ryan's mom or dad. Think of the story they got to tell. Wow. You want to talk about stories. Is this fair? Is it fair on the kid? Is it fair on fellow family members? Do you think it's just a mental health thing? And maybe with the right mental health counseling, they can get through this without removing an appendage? What do you think? Leave a comment down below. I'm kind of disturbed with this.
And that has a lot of sentimental value for me.
And we do want to make it clear that we talked previous to this, but everybody has their own story. So we understand those that do change their name.
What do you think about this? They're so concerned with the story. They want to have a good story in the like kid drop-off line at the school. What do you think about this? Leave a comment down below. If any of you got a family member that has done this, contemplated this, maybe you have. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have you on here and interview you. I'm really intrigued about over the last 5 to 7 years, this has become the new thing. And I never heard of this whenever I was a kid. It's not that I don't know. I don't want to say what I am. I'm a dude. That's what I am. And I'm confused. Veteran Bikers out. See you on the road.